So I think one of the reasons for our existence is to learn how to truly be ourselves. We get told this all the time. It's such a cliche thing. Like, you go on a date or you meet someone, people say like, just be yourself, but like not too much yourself because you might scare the other person. So what is it? And I find that this is actually something that is so generational, because when I talk to my mom, let's say, about like, oh, I'm meeting someone new, and I told them that actually I prefer we don't talk about this subject, or I don't really, you have this interest, I actually don't like this, I like something else. And my mom's like, well, why do you have to say that? You could just wait a few dates, right? And there are some things like you want to wait for, probably. But I'm not dating so that I could hide who I really am, right? From friends that I know have gotten engaged and married, they say, just really be yourself. Again, this is such a cliche thing. Like, how do you actually do that? How do you live that? But I think it is in expressing your needs, your desires, knowing that for yourself, like what is important to you, and leaning into it rather than like internalizing other people's stuff and their opinions of you, or their way as the right way and your way as the wrong way. Hands up if you grew up in a kind of culture and family where that was the case. Being yourself is knowing what works for you and what doesn't work for you, and being able to say no, being able to say heck yeah. And it's really being in alignment with your frequency, your channel, being in that space to receive the transmission of like your particular frequency, the insights and the knowledge that only you can transmit. So back to this conversation with my mother about being yourself in how you present yourself to other people, which means really you have to express what you like and what you don't like. And I feel like she gets triggered by it, or she's like, no, but why do you have to do that? Don't do that. And I think it is this generational thing of shame, being really trapped in our system and being like, but I really can't be myself. I can't show that I'm Jewish. We have a lot of trauma around that. I can't, show that I'm vulnerable.